Going to do my thoughts kind of and an analysis heading into the 1st of June, which will be Thursday tomorrow. Um, so today, price pretty much completely broke out of anything bearish, right? So long term longs, right? Long term, we're looking for longs. I think two things that could play out tomorrow. So we have NFP Friday. So one thing that we could see kind of come into play here would be the break of this zone um, for the potential retest to kind of tap back down into this area. So we're going to keep that in check as far as a potential trade goes, right? Targeting kind of back into this area. But overall, I think what I'm really looking at is the break of this top structure. So looking for that break above here and either a retest on a small time frame fib to eventually kind of tap back into these almost all-time high levels. So that's two potential moves, but I think one that could really play out tomorrow would be if we go to the lower time frame here on the hourly and kind of draw for that confluence on a low time frame fib. So really looking at right around this area. And then you kind of bring that to the 4-hour chart. Let's get rid of this fib. And what you're going to see here is it's a key level of kind of a resistance on the upside and also kind of flipping to a support. So bullish momentum, we're going to stick with this bullish rise, but we've created that high. So now we're going to look for this low to be created, which could be down here or could be right around here for the continuation up. So my thoughts are then you kind of look at the monthly chart here. We're starting a new monthly candle. So I'm almost anticipating price to almost fill this wick before we see a big move back down. So that would, on the lower time frame, that would look something like this, pretty much filling this whole move to the upside here. So the break above this and getting a retest is roughly 175 pip range, a really good range to trade within. But I think the move we might actually end up catching is the pullback into a good support area and catching the breakout before the breakout. Targeting this zone is our first target, and really overall targeting the breakout of this zone to kind of create that structure to the upside. So overall, we're looking for price pretty much to trade bullish, and really looking for that pullback into a key level, whether it's down here or up here. A pullback on a fib, low time frame for the continuation up, and then potentially looking for impulse sells below this level or impulse buys at the break of this zone for that retest and continuation up. Pretty much what we saw right here on this zone right here. So last night I kind of went over and said I thought I could see buys breaking above and retesting for that continuation up, and that fib kind of played out flawlessly, right? So you're going to look at this, and you're going to see that 618 tapped into perfectly on the 5-minute lower time frame fib for that continuation up. So what do you see on this? You see the break of structure to the low time frame pullback for the continuation up. Overall, following the trend and targeting that next zone, which we tapped into perfectly. So kind of the same thing's going to be in place and same mindset kind of coming into tomorrow, right? We're going to be looking for that pullback off this zone. So we kind of already tapped into this zone. Now we're going to look for possibly the retest into any of these areas down here going into tomorrow. We'll see what London brings. But overall, I think we're going to see that continuation up tomorrow, whether it's tapping back into this zone and failing to break above going into Friday. But overall, I think we'll be looking for a bullish move going into Thursday until we break below this zone right here. Same zone we executed buys on today. We'll be looking for sells if we close below and start trading below. So those are my overall thoughts. As you can see, this is a heavy wick rejection area we're kind of entering. Bullish momentum is definitely there to kind of bring us up, back up to these levels. I think breaking above here, going into Friday, would show us we're really going to start trading at potentially all-time high levels once again. So again, big bearish move kind of got taken out. And we've seen a good pullback in a couple places for the continuation up. And really these structures have almost played out flawlessly. We kind of got slapped around a little bit on Tuesday, but today was a beautiful move. So really just kind of continuing that momentum to the upside here. Looking for that pullback, targeting the break of this zone, and eventually targeting this upper zone right here, which would be close to our all-time high levels. Breaking this would really put us to all-time high levels. So again, sells below, let's just say 34,466, and then really buys above 34,625. And then also looking for that pullback anywhere in confluence with these higher time frame charts on the lower time frame for the continuation up. So those are my overall thoughts. I'll send a little chart over, but yeah, let's continue that bullish momentum and catch another entry going into Thursday.